Kung ikaw ang masaya, tumawa ka. Ha, ha, ha. Kumusta ka? Mabuti? Magaling, magaling, magandang umaga. Hi, everybody. New name here, playing his favorite game, Watcher of Realms. And that's just a hello and whatnot to our Filipino speaking people. Tagalog is the name of their national dialect. So in this upload, I'm going to show you how to clear GR3 Stage 19 with no power of dominance, with no invisibility, and without a piercer lore. So I'll show you the gear in depth at the end of the video. I don't know if people like it to be shown first or at the end, but at least at the end, I know that the people who don't want to see it don't have to sit through the blurb at the front. So what I will do though is for those people is go into the guide and show you the practice run that I did. And I won't lie to you. Nobody, if they're godly, they're godly. I'm not godly. I do practice runs before I do videos. I want to make sure I get it down. Otherwise, how helpful am I to you? And you'll notice here that the lineup that I've brought, okay, I can't guarantee that you can do this without an Eloin or not. I had an Eloin, she was like my first, so she's in here. But anyways, you'll notice the sets. There isn't any red emblems in there. Okay, everything is from stage 18 or less. And I'll show you after, just to let you know what's in there, okay? Some of my heroes, like, they don't have full invigoration sets on, which I would normally run in here. But DJ Dolores and her Dirty Dance crew featuring the Voca Polka dancers. This is what makes this run possible. Dolores is, as far as I know, the best booster in the game for inspiration. That's 5 cost. She's very cheap, okay? And she'll work all night long for you every day, never complain, as long as you give her people that party to the music she's providing. Now, Volca is a free-to-play hero. She's also a huge benefit, the only hero in this game that I'm aware of that gives a reduction in res timers, and it's 25%. However long the res timer is on whatever hero you have, it's 25% less with Volca. So, first hero goes in is Idril. DJ Dolores comes in next eventually, pardon me. And as you see, I can't hit them because I don't have a piercer range increase, a tile increase. So currently they're just generating rage. Now, there's going to be the big mob on the right that everybody's like, man, I don't know how to deal with this. And these guys, they're generating their stuff or whatever, right? So I'm going to use Laurel. I'm going to put Laurel down and drop, pull her, boom, everybody's got their rage. So Idril's starting to work on these big mobs before they even move. Okay, and you might be like, well, why didn't you save that for the boss? Because I want to make sure all the mobs are out of the way, or they're going to wipe me. Also, you notice I'm fortunate I have a Zillitu, but her rage, she's almost ready with her ultimate as soon as you drop her. She's also going to be able to tank just a little bit at the beginning here. And you'll notice that my Idril has almost cleared out everything before the boss is up. So in my opinion, if you don't have a Piercer Lord, that's the most effective way to start at the beginning. And my Zillitu is strong enough that she can absorb a trident, and Brienne can absorb a trident. So it's a little unorthodox to most people, but I'm going to put my Maul out next. Even though I don't need to put him there because he's going to have his ultimate fast enough, but I want him to get hit with the next trident because I don't really have a healer down here, as you notice. So see how he's the trident target? So he can take 2, maybe 3 in the gears I have him in. So now here comes the boss's exploding bum bugs. This is where I use Brienne, okay? And she has her ultimate, provides like an AoE. So now I'm going to engage Idril. You saw that was the second trident on Maul. Now I'm going to make sure that I used Dolores' ultimate, now Idril's ultimate. Now Eloin is going to heal Maul, who's doing his job, as you see, quite well over here. So now all the tridents are going to target Eloin. And being that she's a healer, she's going to take care of herself. And in case you don't know, and you were fortunate enough to pull an Eloin on the banner that we just had, she's got a little elf buddy that costs 5 cost. And you can stick it on this floor tile here, and it can heal these heroes. What I can do instead, if I really want, is put my vortex down. But I don't need to do that yet. What I really want to do is put my Razaak in, because his ultimate comes up super quick as well. So you might ask, well, why did you use Dolores when Idril doesn't have her ultimate available? Because I want to make sure I do as much damage as I can as soon as possible to this boss. This boss is the biggest factor in killing us. So Razaak did his job. Out he comes. Now I put in my healing. Now if there's exploding bum bugs, everybody should be okay. So you'll notice here, I'm going to use Idril's ultimate again. Then I'm going to put Laurel in, and I'm going to take her out. Now pause for a second. You'll say like, why'd you do that? You just wasted giving Idril rage. Laurel will give that 50% rage while somebody's ultimate is ongoing. If you didn't know, now you do. So here's DJ Dolores ready to spin up a wicked dance party, and you'll notice that Maul's job is about to come up again over here. And he's been sitting with his ultimate, waiting. So I'm not going to use Brienne's ultimate until the boss spawns again, because I don't think I can kill her. It's pretty close, right? And now you'll be thinking like, well, now you don't have Idril's ultimate available. And this is why you save Brienne's ultimate. Now when Maul has all the targets visible, I'm going to use his ultimate. Okay, and you'll see what's left here now on Idril. She's about to get her ultimate off yet again. I won't use it though. I'm going to wait till DJ Dolores starts her stuff. So for the fun of it, I'm just going to start pulling heroes off the map. Okay, now I'll use Idril, and she's going to take care of whatever over there for us. DJ Dolores, give her last base drop, and here it comes. Maul's going to throw down. We'll take Laurel out because nobody really wants to watch that, right? Dancing green bean sprout. So you'll see here now, by the time these mobs are ready to die, I might be able to get off one ultimate from Razaak that isn't even necessary. And just for the fun of it, because she never showed up, Volca and her Polka with the DJ Dolores and her Dirty Dance crew just showed you how to take care of GR3 Stage 19 without invisibility, and you had no Piercer Lord available. It is possible. Now that you've seen this footage, thumbs up doesn't always mean it's good. But let's see what's in the box. It's not good. We required at least crit damage, and there wasn't any. So this is not good. But when you're first starting, it's good. Save those items, build a set, put it on somebody who does mostly basic attacks only, and they'll hit for 40% more. So when you're looking in here, remember, no power of dominance and crappy gear sets compared to the content. But it's as if you're coming in here for the first time without clearing it. All right. Now, thank you very much. I hope this video has helped anybody who doesn't care about seeing the artifacts and the gear that I have on these heroes. This is New Name playing his favorite game, Watch Your Realms. For the rest of you that enjoy the in-depth look, we're going to make sure I show you in order who's wearing what. So, artifact, best in slot artifact for, Eloin. Okay, just giving that little bit of speed is something that helps anybody within range. It was only Maul and herself. Okay, but it's the best in most places. So the Asclepius set. This is the same standard Asclepius set that I've had for like 2 months on Eloin. Okay, I'm not saying it's the best set. I'm not saying it's required, but it's gotten me to. And the only thing I have left to do in this game that would concern Eloin is 50k blood on the guild boss, and that's it. Okay, so as you're noticing, I'm not high in heal effect either. Okay, she does her job. I've geared the other heroes correctly so that it makes it easier for Eloin. All right, so Zilitu. All right, I put together a 25% attack bonus. Okay, I highly suggest that you farm all the gear rate 18s that you can before you attempt GR3-19 and start saying it's not possible. It's not possible. Okay, crit rate is not ideal, but as you saw, it got the job done. This amulet, purposefully put in there, I'm certain that you can get better rolls than that on an item. Okay, this is decent. It's still not the best, but it's decent. And the artifact on her, I purposely made sure I use something that she's not getting a bonus from because this thing can't spawn. The Wailing Skull, even if it did spawn, it won't hit air units. So it was completely irrelevant. So those heroes are also max skill. And I forgot I had this powerful artifact on Razaak, but you can get this from AMR like 16 or 17. It'll take you a bit, the same way I had to grind. Okay. But what I think is important is showing you in his skills. Okay. There's 200% more damage that his ultimate could have. And that's really all you want him there for on that right side. It's the ultimate. It should knock him dead. All right. He got the experience through battle innately maximum. So there's nothing special about his skills really. And again, if you want to take a look at his gear, okay, I don't even have attack speed on this guy because it's not necessary. Look at these rolls. You can achieve this. You can do this. This is a fairly decent ring, but as you notice, I don't have it in the set. Okay, here's some more decent rings. Okay, decent rolls, decent stuff. You can farm this. It's totally possible. So who do I have next year? I had Maul. So down on Maul, you'll notice he doesn't have a single matching set. Not a single set. He's got no attack speed. No attack speed. No attack speed. Hey, attack speed! It's not necessary. There's one item with him with attack speed, and you might be like, you're crazy, okay? So just in case you're curious, he's at about 12k attack, all right? Here's his artifacts. He's an A5 Maul, so he costs 17 instead of 22. You don't need attack speed on your Maul if he's built strong enough for the task you sent him out for. And his task was to make tuna and sushi out of the mobs on the left side with his ultimate. You don't need attack speed for the ultimate. So the superhero of the show, almost a maxed Idril's gaze, okay? She's maxed everywhere else besides that artifact. No main stat. Decent rolls to less than decent. Good set. Yeah. Heal effect, whatever, okay? You see that the other stats, defensive bonus, don't need it, but look what rolled purple, okay? These things help, especially that little bit of rage regen, because Idril's almost never idle, as you noticed, even without a Piercer Lord bonus, okay? And just so that you know, she's under 10k attack. Under 10k. Now, who do I have next here? So, Brienne, my Dolores, since she's up here right now, I'll show you. She's in nothing special. Okay, she's under 11k attack, and I think she's got the keen wisdom. It's called now. It used to be ancestral teaching. All right, big deal. Okay, that's Dolores. It's a standard, but she's only awakened 2. Okay, so Laurel, just so that I verify with you, I didn't let her put on the invigoration bonus on anybody. They like the day they were born when I dropped them down for the DJ Dolo dance party. Okay, so here's Brienne, and she's similar. As you see, though, I made a complete set out of her, and I did that on purpose because she's not as strong as like a Razaak. Okay, and she's got decent rolls, but she's only a 6-star level 50 on my account. And you'll notice I made sure that she had a bit of attack speed. Okay, you can build heroes like this. This isn't as hard to get as you think it is. If you got all these wicked high-end items every time you did a run, you'd play the game for a week and you'd be done because you beat it all and it's boring. Okay, so that's it. I guess we'll look at Vortex if you're really curious. I apologize for not being completely prepared. Normally I have him in an invigoration set as well, but I thought it would be prudent of me not to have an unavailable item for this stage for you. And if you're noticing again, there's no main stat on him. He's still rocking like 35k HP, which helps. But if you're looking at his attack speed, it's under 400. That's not suggestible, okay? Purposely put this in. Look at that roll. I don't know if you can get under 10 on an attack roll, okay? So it's not always about having to have the best heroes, the best gear, but the planned strategy in the war room before I went into the battlefield showed you how effective you can be with your roster. And if this has helped you, I'm so happy. Thank you very much for your time and your interest in my content. This is New Name, playing his favorite game, Watcher of Realms. Please be kind and drive safe.